little bit quicker, that would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First one goes down. Second and 3 is good. Knocks down all 3 at the line. It's Curry controlling the offense. Fires the 3, and Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
Curry, that his third 3 in this first quarter alone.
And the defense has to push up on the offensive player. Don't let him have clear vision of the basket.
Klay Thompson rejects it. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Paul George. Leonard. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First one, count it. And he hits the second. It's all 3 free throws. Russell into the front court. A minute gone by here in the opening quarter. Thompson won't go down. To Leonard. And look out. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Curry to Green. Thompson knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Russell with it up top. It's 12-10. To Green. Thompson. Well defended. To Paul George. Strong finish for Paul George.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
Finish that. Cauley Stein to Russell. Green buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
George. Paul George. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up the 3.
Russell. Scores from the post.
Okay, that time it was effective. But a really good defender will put that in their memory bank.
LA Clippers with the basketball. George. Green always looking for the steal. To Beverly. George hits the trifecta.
That shot was nice, but that pass, that was the real highlight. Good teams always find a way to get the best shot available.
Russell to Curry. Beyond the arc for 3. Had made his first 3, but that shot off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Now ready for a couple of free throws.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First free throw is good. second one off the mark. He goes 1 for 2. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Beverly. George, the hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
To George. Paul George. That's now 5 in a row without a single miss.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Thompson. Not getting the bounce.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Curry to Green. Curry, the hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 of 4 now.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Kawhi Leonard tips it. Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. That ends the first quarter. The Clippers have the lead. One quarter down. Jay, is anyone gonna miss? Defense was not good in that first quarter.
Both teams are on fire, but speaking of competitive juices, one of the beautiful things that we heard during the timeout, in a team huddle, you heard multiple voices that weren't the coach saying how much more they needed to fight in order to win this game. Oh, trust me, the intensity level is going to pick up a couple of notches.
Second and 3, got it. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Thompson drills the 3.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
It's LA Clippers ball. Beverly. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Hey, look, pretty dudes can mix it up once in a while too, I guess.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Beverly. George. Off the mark. No good. Russell to Thompson. Lets it fly from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. Right now, down 7. And knocks it down. And, Jay, the system produces once again.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip. And when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And, Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
And Patrick Beverly plays with so much confidence. Zero hesitation, knocks it down.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes. Now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Timeout called here by the Clippers as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Williams. Leonard. And he buries it.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Thompson. A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles around and out. Kawhi Leonard matched up with the two-time MVP. Gets it in the right corner to Leonard. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Warriors come away with it. Glenn Robinson III against George. Cauley Stein to Russell. Curry. Beverly to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. He's now 4 for 6.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Oh, with the foul and a chance coming up at the line.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Leonard. And drains it.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
D'Angelo Russell sends it away. And he stepped out of bounds, turns the ball over. Curry with the ball. To Thompson. Curry, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
To Thompson. For 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Beverly into the front court. Up 5. Off the mark. To Russell. Yes, D'Angelo Russell. He's 2 for 2 now.
It's not a travel, Ed. You're allowed 2 steps after you pick up the ball. Now, these steps may be more east and west instead of north and south, but this is the new game that these young kids are playing.
Jay, they're so athletic. I would imagine it varies from official to official.
Or it varies from great player to great player.
Warriors have the basketball. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That misses with a second to go. First half in the books. The Clippers are out in front. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Short jumper and a putback slam.
There you go, big fella.
Curry into the front court. The margin standing now at 7. To Russell. Curry to Russell. 5 to shoot for Golden State. Russell can't fault the defense. D'Angelo Russell hits.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
It's good and 1.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
The free throw, perfect. And the lead is up to 7. Curry. They'll get it down to Green. Turns and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
And it's rebounded by Green. Russell. Oh, can't do that.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Curry to Green. Curry, and too much contact.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Even to Zubac with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
The monster stuff.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
To Curry. Warriors with 4 to shoot from long range. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
Warriors basketball. Looking for it. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Down low George. Strong finish for Paul George.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Curry into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. He drills the 3. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and effort.
Alec Burks with the slam.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk, some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Possession lies with Golden State. Knocked loose. Clippers have it. And the finish, slam dunk.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
The pass taken away by the Clippers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in 1st and 2nd grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate.
Lays it in off the alley-oop pass.
In the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Paul George can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
Leonard. And it's Curry who comes up with the board. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game.
Think you know everything about our team? Turn to page 15 in today's game program for the latest trivia question and submit your answer on the team website. One lucky winner will have a chance to receive $500 by making a half-court shot.
Steve Kerr making some changes to his lineup. Curry. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
George, defended by Draymond Green. Beverly, Steph Curry, swats it. George gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Curry. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To Beverly. Has a look. Patrick Beverly. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Thompson. Great defense, forcing the miss. 19-footer at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Clippers have the lead. The Warriors with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. The defending champs, Jay, getting all they can handle here at the Oracle.
You don't see this very often. They come in and put up one heck of a fight, but it doesn't matter if you don't get a check in that win column.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Leonard. Not that time. Slams it home on the putback.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Here we go. My ball, my ball.
Curry to Thompson. Fires the three. And the rebound taken in by Williams. Paul George, 4-2. And the rebound taken down by Green. To Thompson. Going to launch beyond the arc. And the rebound taken in by Beverly. Throws it down.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kevon Looney. Beverly. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. Curry to bring it up. The deficit is 6. To Beverly. Lays it up and in.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. The feed stolen away. Clippers have got it.
Don't play scared now. Let's push the ball. Let's get this lead up.
Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Thompson. Message received. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Oh, a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
New blood coming in for both sides. George. Williams. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Here's Curry with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. The hot night continues. He's at 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
It was right there.
I agree, I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off.
Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation and finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Over and back. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor.
Number 11, Klay Thompson. And number 00,
Russell to Thompson. Russell to Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter.
Here's a chance from long range, and the rebound taken down by the Clippers. Slams it down, and there was no stopping him that time.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Draymond Green. The defense is really going to have to start paying attention. He's 5 for 5 for the field.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shots. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Rises for the slam.
And easy to get back on defense.
And Draymond Green throws it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Fakes, drives to the rim, and scores.
The okey-doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Green. Working the outside to Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
It's Steph at the controls. 4-3. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I was not born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State. They're down big in this fourth quarter and a chance here to empty their bench. Time for some new personnel into the game. Thompson. Add 2 points to the board.
from somebody who loved to score a lot himself. Defensively, if you are guarding me in a parallel position, I can have whatever I want when I want. You have to force this guy to go one direction, make him go towards his weak hand, and then contest that shot.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Russell to Green. Knocked loose. Clippers have it.
You better get back on D. This thing is not over.
And throws it down.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Down to Cauley Stein. Off the assist.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Leonard. Oh, that's how it's done.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Deep three at the buzzer. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.